And Seth Rollins measuring Brock, kick, caught by Brock. Welcome, and Seth again lands at his feet.
Cat-like agility by the challenger.
Twice is thwarted. The German suplex, and again a kick by Rollins. Lesnar's down. Lesnar's down. Lesnar's down. Went for the stop. Brock Lesnar picks up Rollins. F5. But Brock is stunned.
Lesnar taking a moment to shake the cobwebs.
And so much impact just all on Seth Rollins' ribs.
An F5 ordinarily would have ended the match.
And look at the expression change in the eyes of Lesnar. Is that shock? Is it surprise? Second time landed on his feet off a possible German. Delivered a kick right to the face.
Well,
this is another one.
This is just an example of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, look at this, though.
Reliance on the German suplex has been detrimental. Good God, man!
Using the taped ribs to his advantage for Brock Lesnar.
Well, we know Rollins was trying to keep his medical reports closely guarded. Potentially has
time, bitch!
cracked ribs, broken
German
ribs.
suplex, and now Lesnar's in the zone. Rollins had a flurry early, and now it's all about pain, creating pain by Lesnar.
Lesnar is locked in on those German suplexes around the waist of Seth Rollins.
I mean, the fact that Rollins was even able to muster any offense in this matchup was absolutely incredible.
Now Rollins is going to pay for his offense. Look at this. That is a full-grown human being being swung around like a children's toy by Brock Lesnar.
And the cockiness and the smile back on the face of the beast, the Universal Champion. Rollins not realizing he's being stalked right now. Now he does. And a German suplex outside the ring on the floor. Do not anger the beast. One can only imagine what thoughts Brock Lesnar has in his mind now. What will he do to Rollins to continue the punishment of the challenger? Rollins can't even stand.
After what we've seen from the past few weeks from Brock Lesnar, I don't even want to think about what he's got next.
Cheshire grin-like smile on the face of Paul Heyman, the advocate at ringside, looking on as Lesnar delivers yet another German.
And listen, at this point, Seth Rollins barely has a prayer of winning this thing. This is all about honoring a commitment. Seth Rollins had a Universal Championship opportunity. Right now, Seth has got to realize in his mind, in his heart, that this is hopeless. This is an exercise in futility.
Well, Rollins earned the opportunity by winning a Battle Royal, but now Brock Lesnar with the F5 looking at the post. Oh, Lesnar bounced off the post. Face first by Rollins. Seth Rollins showing signs of life again. Lesnar for a second time, driven into the post.
Lesnar's down.
Yeah, but Rollins needs to get Brock inside the ring.
Rollins somehow, some way, still in this match. Seth measuring the champion off the top rope. Knee again to the face. Brock's down. Lesnar's down. The beast is down. Can Rollins capitalize?
Seth is trying with everything in his being. Seth Rollins from the top rope.
Rollins, nobody home as Lesnar sidestepped and another German suplex. This one releasing Rollins across the ring.
It's as though every offensive maneuver Rollins attempts simply incurs the wrath of the beast tenfold.
Yeah, but you saw Brock's expression moments ago. He picks Rollins here and delivers the German suplex, but Brock seems almost shocked that Seth is still in this match.
Well, Seth Rollins caught Brock Lesnar early, and maybe Brock is shocked. Maybe Brock's stunned that Seth is still in this, but I assure you, it's just making the beast even more angry.
I think Brock thought this was going to be an easy payday.
Well, Brock Lesnar now has the gloves off, burying his knuckles as he continues to stomp away at the injured ribs of Rollins. And Brock again with a wicked throw, and everyone, the impact to the ribs.
It's amazing to me that Rollins is even able to catch his breath at all at this point. Seth's breathing getting more and more shallow as this match progresses.
Yeah, labored by Rollins as Lesnar continues to put on a clinic. And you hear Rollins saying, no, as Brock Lesnar sets him up for
This is just a bear hug.
perhaps. Yes.
You're absolutely right. This is just Brock and his raw power just squeezing on the ribs of Rollins, and Brock just bearing down.
You wonder how
all of
Seth
his
Rollins
body
was
weight.
breathing before. Good luck after this.
Rollins trying to make it to the rope before some sort of break here, with the champion in complete control. Rollins trying to create at least some sort of separation. That could do it, and he makes it to the ropes.
Paid for with a thunderous forearm between the shoulder blades.
And the punishment, the torture continues.
Just malice from the Universal Champion right now.
Any window of hope that Seth Rollins might have had is firmly shut.
You can give it up right now. We'll all respect you for it.
And here's Brock Lesnar now lifting Rollins up and again driving him into the corner. An absolute machine. Oh, the shoulder to the post. Rollins moved out of the way. Lesnar is nicked again. Can Seth somehow rally? Does Seth have anything left? Can he dig down deep?
I don't care how deep down you dig. Seth Rollins is a human being at the end of the day, with battered ribs, a beaten body.
And Brock driven off the apron and right into the German announce table by Rollins.
Will can only carry you so far through life.
Yeah, but Seth Rollins looking to suck it up here. Seth Rollins looking to rally. Seth Rollins takes out Brock right in front of our table. Rollins back into the ring, going to continue to go on offense.
Where is Seth getting the fire to do this?
Another suicide dive, and this time Lesnar down again.
Seth Rollins is always his best when his back's against the wall.
Seth looking for a third one, and this time Brock catches it. Brock catches Rollins and drives him into the post.
I think the ring shifted a few inches after impact. Brock Lesnar nearly drove Seth Rollins through the ring post.
Both men are down outside the ring. Watch this. Watch the pure strength of Lesnar. Caught him in midair. Right into the ring post. A spine-shattering move by Lesnar. Rollins is down. Brock trying to pull himself back to his feet. Rollins having problems breathing right here in front of us. Of course, the injured rib's been worked on throughout this matchup by Lesnar.
Paul Heyman just ordered Brock Lesnar to get rid of him.
He may be close to doing just that. Rollins with a kick to the face. Brock Lesnar lands on the Spanish announce table to our right. Rollins now with Lesnar on the table. What is Seth Rollins gonna do? What is the Beast Slayer gonna do?
Whatever he has to.
Rollins from the top of the ring post. Seth Rollins going for everything he's got. Splash through Brock, through the table. Bad ribs and all. Seth Rollins put it all on the line. The champion's in trouble. The challenger's down. One more time, watch the height, the distance, and then the impact by Seth Rollins flying through the air and splashing through Brock through the table. One more time, Rollins with the impact. Remember the injured ribs. Driving through Brock. Meanwhile, back at Live Action, Lesnar's trying to drag himself back into the ring.
Seth right on his tail.
Rollins realizes Brock needs to be inside the ring.
Yeah, in order to have any chance to win the championship in this match.
Heyman's ordering the official to count Rollins out of this matchup.
Rollins now heading up to the top rope. What does Rollins have left? Struggling to make it up there. Rollins with a splash to Lesnar. And again he connects. And again Lesnar's down. And again Rollins has hope. Can this be the miracle that Rollins needed?
Paul Heyman looks shook.
Rollins measuring his man, screaming for Lesnar to get in possession. Rollins with a stop to Lesnar. Cover by Seth. Is it enough? Oh, and Lesnar gets the shoulder of it too. Rollins caught by Lesnar. Brock Lesnar with an F. Oh, went for the F5. Rollins hit to the face. Seth looking to rally. Stop to Lesnar. Stop to Lesnar. Cover. Rollins has slayed the beast. Rollins is the Universal Champion.
Here's your winner and the new Universal Champion, Seth Rollins!
The celebration begins for the second time in his career. Seth Rollins has shocked the world. Seth Rollins is the Universal Champion. I got to admit, that is one of the gutsiest performances that I have ever witnessed here in WWE. Seth Rollins taking out Brock Lesnar.
Seth Rollins was taken to the limit and beyond by the Beast Incarnate. But now, as the Universal Champion for Seth Rollins, everything is beautiful and nothing hurts.
And the celebration continues. What a performance at an incredible SummerSlam. Congratulations to Seth Rollins, the new Universal Champion. Thank you for joining us, everybody.